The Crew 2 is a massive game, so to get you off to the best possible start, we're going to be showing you how to make the most early money possible, where all those rare car parts are, and just how you can get your hands on a hovercraft. We'll start with a quick map breakdown of the Crew 2, because it can be a little bit daunting knowing where to start. Zoom out of the map using that awesome zoomy tech. I never get tired of doing this. It's like Google Earth. And you'll see yellow, orange, blue, and pink icons. These 4 colours represent the 4 families of racing in the Crew 2, and within those 4 families are various different disciplines. Here's what they all mean. Yellow icons mean street racing, so that's urban events and drifting, and generally any kind of road-based car stuff. Orange are off-road events like rallycross and motocross. Blue is pro racing, so like Grand Prix cars, power boats, and air races. And pink is freestyle. So basically, anything that lets you show off by doing acrobatic air tricks and monster truck jumps. Currency is shared between all disciplines, so you can select any event you want at any point to make money. But how do you earn that currency the fastest? For me, the quickest way to earn money is by doing photo ops. These involve taking pictures of specific things for cold, hard-earned cash. It might be a stunt. Like here, I have to fly beneath the Eiffel Tower, or the fake one in Vegas anyway. Upside down. This one took me a few attempts, but luckily you can whip out your camera with a quick press of D-pad left. Another example of a photo op is this one, where I have to take a picture of a bear out in the California wilderness. Kinda looks more like a giant beaver to me, but some photo ops are pretty obscure though, like when you have to photograph a condor. What even is a condor? I don't even know anymore, but come on Crew 2, that's definitely a condor. You can tell by the beak. Anyway, every time you successfully complete a photo op, you get an instant 15,000 cash and 2,000 followers, so I definitely recommend taking them on whenever they flash up on screen. They don't have map icons, but flying around landmarks are your best bet. Another early way to make money is by doing the Las Vegas Strip Race here. It's a short race at under 2 minutes, so you can keep grinding it for money and car parts. You don't even need to come first to win. A podium finish of 2nd or 3rd is enough to bring home that dough. And just on the subject of races, if you play with friends, only one of you needs to come in the top 3 for everyone to get the rewards. So if you mess up and crash like I've done more than I'd care to admit, just invite a mate in and you've got more chance of winning that prize. A few runs of the Las Vegas Strip Race will give you a much needed bank balance boost. You might not know this, but the Crew 2 actually has a randomized loot system. When you win events, you also get parts. These parts are used to upgrade your vehicle with things like faster top speed, better braking, and things like that. Now, there are 4 types of parts, and they are common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Ubisoft has said that an extra tier of legendary is coming down the line, but right now, those 4 are your lot, and you can use them to make your vehicle truly formidable. But there's more to upgrades than simply making you faster. Some parts feature bonus attributes called affix, which are kind of like perks. Some affix give you more nitro, for instance, while others earn you more post-race winnings. Using affix, you can really start carving out your own playstyle. Like, if you're all about that sweet nitro boost, slot in a bunch of parts that have that particular affix. You can keep repeating the same events for different parts, so I like to do that until I get the part I want. Nothing will stop me from becoming Boost King. Let's talk driving. More specifically, how to be better at it. So first, here's an essential tip for winning boat races. Avoid the wakes. Those white frothy waves left by opponents in front of you slow you right down, so you'll want to veer out of their way. You can actually use this to your advantage and cut across other boats to create your own wake and slow them down. Eat my waves. Now onto flying. There's a button you can press to do even crazier acrobatics, and that's X. Hold X and you'll enter what the game calls extreme modes, letting you do faster stunts. This is a normal barrel roll, and this is an extreme barrel roll. Notice it's a lot faster. Also, if you press the left stick in, you can unleash a trail of smoke. I'll often do this on heavily populated areas in a move I like to call the crop duster. Enjoy the smoke. I deserve that. And finally, regarding cars, the best advice I can give you is to draft. That means staying behind cars in front of you and using their slipstream to go faster, as there'll be less wind resistance. But whatever vehicle you decide to use, the Crew 2's handling is surprisingly deep, and it's definitely worth knowing it inside out. The GPS is so important in the Crew 2, way more important than in other driving games, since the world is so big that it's difficult to remember exactly where you're meant to be going. This is especially true in off-road races, where you can take a wrong turn and totally lose sight of the course. That's why you always need to have one eye on the blue GPS route in the bottom right corner. It saved me from driving into a swamp or off a cliff on so many occasions. You can also click the D-pad down to get a zoomed out view of the map. And if you do crash, hold LB and RB to reset your vehicle and you'll spawn right back on the track. If you mess up so badly that you need to start the race over, however, hold Y and you can bring up the quit menu where you can both restart and back out. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Money isn't the only thing you'll earn as you race around the Crew 2. There's also followers, which go up every time you win an event or side activity. Gain enough followers and you'll increase your status, and there are actually 5 levels to status. These are Rookie, Popular, Famous, Star, and Icon. The higher your status, the more prestigious events that you can enter. Think of status as your rank and followers like XP. For example, only by reaching Famous status can you unlock monster truck events in the Freestyle family, and only by reaching Icon status can you compete in Grand Prix events in the Pro Racing family. There's nothing stopping you buying these cars at any time and driving them around the open world, however, so long as you have enough cash. That's with the exception of reward cars like this, which you earn when you reach a certain status. We'll end on one of my favorite features in the Crew 2. You can try before you buy using the game's handy test drive feature. Simply press start and navigate to catalog, then scroll until you find something you like. Hit A and you'll be taken to the HQ that this vehicle belongs to, where you can then press X to test drive it. This works for anything from Grand Prix cars that you can thrash around courses, to choppers you can fly incredibly poorly, and even to this awesome Proto XT3 hovercraft. It's like a car and a boat. Keep in mind that there's a 40-second time limit until you have to head back to your vehicle, so you can't just go off and ride with it. But even so, test driving is a great way to get to grips with how a vehicle handles before you splash all your hard-earned cash on it, because in the Crew 2, there are no refunds. But there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Smash that like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye!